One of my viewers was curious about the low-level sensitivity of the TinySA, and so I thought I'd do a quick study here. Now I know there's a lot of in and outs of measuring noise floors of spectrum analyzers correctly, having to do with resolution bandwidth and input attenuation, amplification inside the spectrum analyzer. Things are sometimes quoted as dBm per hertz or something like that. So I'm no expert in any of that stuff. So this is what I know. This is what I can measure. And so if somebody can educate me maybe on some other measurement you want me to make, let me know. But I'm just going to input a signal lower and lower and lower and lower in amplitude until we can't see it any longer. So I think that's a pretty good test. Now I do know that you want to be on a pretty small resolution bandwidth. So I'm spanning here 100 kilohertz. And 100 kilohertz forces the nano VNA, or the TinySA, to 3 kilohertz of bandwidth. Okay, so we're operating at 3 kilohertz of bandwidth, but everything is set to auto. Okay, no manual settings, and I'm at 100 megahertz center, 100 kilohertz span, and I'm inputting minus 20 dBm, and it's reading minus 18. I know there's a little bit of offset between what the TinySA measures and what's reality, but that doesn't really matter for this test. I can tell you that the 8921 is quite accurate on the power output that it outputs. I've measured it, and I know that it's accurate. So anyway, we're at minus 20 now. Let's go to minus 30. Minus 40. It's sweeping pretty slow. It's sweeping at 1.8 seconds per sweep. I'll try to stay out of the camera frame here. Minus 50. Minus 60. Minus 70. One thing I don't like about the current software is that it puts the noise right at the very bottom of the display. It should really change the, what do you call it, the reference level. It should really lower the reference level to at least let you see noise here on the bottom. I could do it manually, but I'm just going to do it for auto right now. We're at minus 70, minus 80, minus 90, minus 100. So it's still operating quite well at minus 100. Let's go to 110. And it's gone. All right. So when 109, 109, I can just see a little peak of it. Okay. And 110, it's gone. So let's go to 108. I don't, maybe a hint of it at 108, 107, 107, I think we're starting to see it okay. So somewhere between 107 and 109 is the bottom end of what I can measure in this particular setup right now. All right. Let me raise up the reference level just so we can see the noise. Let's see, that would be in level, reference level, manual, minus 30. There we go. So at least we can see the noise. The noise isn't really random at that level. There's a clipping. So it goes down and it clips hard at some low level. So it's not, what's the good word? It's not completely random there. It's clipping at some lower reference. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that's at 107. Let's go back to 105. You can see we can see it pretty good there. Let me move the marker out of the way. So, oh, that's another thing I hate about the software is I wish it would default to marker ops, no, marker search. So this little button that's checked for tracking, I wish it would default off, because I do not like that. I do not like that feature. When I arrow over, I want it to stay there. So that's my input. So we're at 105. Here it is at 106. And it's starting to get fairly noisy now. Here it is 107. And it's pretty noisy. But you can see it. I mean, it is there. And let's go back up to minus 100. So minus 100, we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and add some modulation just for fun. Let's see, we'll go stay at a minus 100. We will modulate at 10 kilohertz. And we will do AM modulation of 50%. And let's see if we can see that or not. No. Really can't see that. So let's go back up to amplitude. Let's go to 90, minus 90, and there we go. We can see the side carriers at minus 90. So let's see where those cut out. So this is a minus 94. Yeah, about minus 90, 94, 95. Let's go ahead and modulate 100%. Bring those lobes back up. Let's see how far we can go before we can't see those. Here's minus 97, minus 99, minus 100. So it's seeing modulation at minus 100, and you can imagine it's there. So I'd say it has a pretty good floor. I've measured it against the HP. It's about 10 dB lower on the HP. I think in general, I'd say this somewhere around 105, minus 105 level, something like that. And on the HP, it's about a minus 115, something like that. So it's awfully good. I'm pretty impressed with the noise and the dynamic range. All right, hope that helps.